Hi everyone, I am really sorry for the angle of this camera, but I just wanted to do a really quick review. I just filmed this makeup and I filmed something else earlier as well. I am going to upload this video first, then my summer tutorial, the coral one I filmed, and then the other two I don't know when you'll see those. Every video I filmed today has had my phone going off in it. I'm sorry. But today's a review on the Nivea Men Sensitive Post-Shave Balm as a primer. So I have been using this. I tried this on the 3rd of February. The first 2 days of the month I didn't wear makeup. And I tried this on the 3rd of February, and to be honest, the first time I tried it, it was not my favourite primer. I used it with the Aldi one. I do believe that the Aldi one, there's no primer I like that works with that. But I have kept trying it and using it, and it has now been the only primer I have used all month. This is the last month of summer for us. However, summer is like really humid for us. This is in Australia, if you're wondering. So it's been so hot this summer. Like, we had several days over 40 degrees. We had a day that was almost 46, and it was just really humid, and I sweat a lot anyway. Not really on my face, but the rest of my body. And my skin does go quite oily, so I have normal to oily skin, but in the summer I classify it as just straight up oily. And I have not, the primers I have, I'll show you. Okay, so these are my other face primers. I have Rimmel Stay Matte. I have the Face of Australia HD one that's got the moisturising silicone base. Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I only ever use this on top though. I never use this all like as a full-on face primer. My Aldi Lacura one, which is more like moisturiser type. The L'Oreal mattifying one, which I found did not actually mattify my face that much anyway. And my Savvy by Designer Brands Smooth Finish one. Those are the primers I have, and out of all of them, this Savvy one is actually now my favourite. But this doesn't compare to them. Well, they don't compare to this. This is amazing. My foundation has never looked so smooth. It has never stayed on for that long. Like, I am quite fake tanned at the moment, so if my foundation does start to wear off, it is very noticeable now because my face is so pale underneath. So I put this on, and like, this is probably the best thing for me to use in the summer. I'm just telling you. It is the best thing for me now. Like, I can't describe how much I love this stuff. My foundation stays on all day. It doesn't budge. I don't need to touch up. It looks like I'm oily on the end of my nose. It's not. It's my highlighter. I don't need to touch up. That is the best thing, because with my other primers, I would need to touch up after about 3 hours. Like, I usually do my makeup at about 10 past 7 of the morning, and I finish at about 20 past-ish, depending on how quick I want to go that day. And so recess for me starts at 10 past or 11 past 11, and usually by the time recess starts at school, I need to touch up. Like, my face is going oily, my foundation on my nose breaks up a bit, and it is terrible. Now, there's 2 foundations I own that I have used with this primer that I need to touch up on. My Aldi one and the Rimmel Match Perfection, which I understand with the Rimmel Match Perfection because I do have oily skin and it is a more dewy finish one. And my Aldi one is just cheap. And also because the day and the time that I used this with my Aldi one, my skin wasn't the best. So yeah, I'm going to try it again, but the colour doesn't match me at the moment that I have. So I need to wait till I've got like 0 tan on for it to match me. But yeah, so I do like the packaging. It is designed for men. So yeah, but I like the smell. I love the smell of like men's stuff. And the bottle is glass, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's glass. So it is quite weighty, so I would not take this travelling with me. I would buy one of those little travel bottles and just tip some into there, which it's a good thing I'm only going overnight to my dad's because I'm not taking makeup with me. And it says on here it also instantly soothes irritation and will reduce your skin sensitivity over time. I actually have to agree with this. I have used this for 23 days straight, pretty much. I think there's only maybe about 3 or 4 days where I didn't wear makeup because I was either at work or just didn't want to. I have essentially used this for, I'm going to say, 20 days straight. My skin is no longer as sensitive as it was, like not even to heat. My skin's never been sensitive as in breakout wise. My skin was always sensitive as in heat, the texture of things, like if I used a face cleanser, how strong the cleanser was, the texture of it. I can't wash my face with any sort of warm water. It has to be completely stone cold. And things like that, like some exfoliators are too rough, like that's my skin. If I get very hot and sweaty, my face actually, like not only does my face get red, but the apples on my cheeks here legit burn. And excuse me, I think my cat wants to go outside. So I say my skin sensitivity has gone down because the other day I had a hot shower for the first time in ages. I normally have it pretty much cold, even in the dead of winter. And I couldn't be bothered to turn the water cold, so I washed my face with the water while it was still warm, and it didn't burn my face. So I believe that not only is this, like, even if I find something else that I love as a primer, I might even still just use this like maybe at night time, because this has actually reduced the sensitivity of my skin so much. Because this is the only thing different that I've been using, and I love it. So I do have to say though, it does not hide all my pores. Just for the sake of, oops, I scratched my foundation off. For the sake of me being lazy, I haven't used a pore filler, but there are some foundations I don't need to use it with, to be honest. The foundation I got on right now is the L'Oreal Nude Magique. I have that on at the moment, and I don't need to use a pore filler with that. Maybelline the Fit Me Matte and Poreless I don't. CoverGirl Outlast I don't. Maybelline Superstay I don't. But there's a few others I have that I might need to, but yeah. That's the only thing I have to say about this, is it's not like pore filling, sort of, like other silicone based ones, but I don't care. And to be honest, I am so tempted to just throw out a couple of primers of mine because I only use this. So if you're in Australia, I bought this from Target because the Priceline I went to was sold out of it. So you can get it at Priceline. I believe Terry White, I haven't seen it there. I haven't gone there. Target. Kmart doesn't have it. I don't know about Big W, I haven't looked. So basically all chemists you can get it at, and then Big W, I'm not sure. Target, that's where I bought mine. It was, I think, $11 something at Target. Priceline did have a sale on this, but when I went to get it, it was sold out. So yeah. And this is 100 mils. I've used it every day for about 20 days, and I've only used like that much. So this will last me forever. And I think it'll be a dream in the winter when my skin is not as oily. It'll be just a dream in the winter. So overall, I just love it. I love it. It is my new obsession, my new holy grail product, and I'm definitely going to buy a little travel bottle thing to put some of this in, unless I can coax my dad into buying me a bottle of it, me leaving it there. But yeah, I love this so much. It's amazing, and yeah, definitely worth it. I was very skeptical about trying it because, you know, some things are hyped up and, you know, they don't really work or things like that, but this is one of the ones I was very interested in after Jacqueline Hill mentioned that some of her friends who are oily love it, and I was like, oh, I'll just try it. And it is my new obsession, so if you want to try it, or if you have tried it, let me know down below what your experience is and what your skin type is as well, because other people who want to try it need to know what your skin type is so that they know how to react. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!